Hey everyone, and welcome to the third pedal. So today we will be working on getting the engine taken out of the Project S60. However, we also will have to worry about the S60R because it decided it's wanted to start making a clunking noise somewhere in the steering, possibly end links, but not really sure. So we will be working on this a little bit, try to figure out what that clunking noise is. The Mustang, that's not going to be this video, it won't start, but our main objective today will be getting the engine taken out of the Project S60. So before we start getting torn into this, we will have to move the XC90 out of the way just to give us a little bit more room. So we'll have a decent little cold start of the XC90. This is the Ocean Race, so it does have the 4.4 liter V8 under the hood from Yamaha. Same engine used in the Noble M600, obviously not as powerful. This only makes 313, I believe. Noble makes 650, but really cool sounding engine. You can hear some heat shield rattle there. So we'll get this moved out of the way and then we can start working on the S60. So this will also be kind of the first little update of the S60. I still need to find a window for this side. We will, if we do end up keeping the door panels on, we will be wrapping this to match this awesome T5 metal trim that I found on Erie Volvo. So I went ahead and picked that up instead of having wood. So yeah, it's a little stripped out. The rear seats will be going. I will be putting the stock seats in just for now, but we will be jacking the car up just to have that on. And these will soon be 3 pedals, and that ugly thing there will also be gone soon. But so far, progress-wise under the hood for the engine swap, really gotten a lot of it down. Didn't drain any fluids yet, so that's what I'm going to be tackling now. So while those drain, I'll be working on the S60R. But we'll do that, then we'll start worrying about all the other little things to get this engine out. Fluids draining out of this, and the coolant has a nice brown to it, so that might be a hint to why this engine is locked up. But first, we're going to start chasing down the noise on the S60R here, because she's making a clunking noise when steering. So I'll go ahead and see if I can recreate that now. Well, it looks like I can't get the sound to be recreated when turning the steering wheel. As you can see, usually if I did this and came back like that, it would make a good solid clunk, but as you can hear, it's silent both ways. So it must need the weight of the vehicle on it. So I'm going to take the wheels off, and maybe I'll be able to eyeball what the issue is. So we're going to go ahead and zip those off. They're 19 millimeter bolts. So take those off and see what we can find. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to figure anything out. I shook the car down and checked all the different little boots, and everything is fine. There's no play in the sway bar end links, or the sway bar, or the ball joint. So I'm gonna have to take it to work, and we're gonna put on the alignment rack and figure it out then, because it's got to be on the weight of the wheels, which I can't really do right now. So that's unfortunate. Couldn't figure anything out for the S60R. It's killing me not being able to drive it, but I mean, it could be worse. We'll get back onto the Project S60 here, since the R can't be figured out right now, and it looks like it is almost done dripping coolant. we'll just leave that under there. We'll start working on the other stuff that we gotta do to get this engine out. All right, so the engine is just about ready to come out. I've been just getting all the little things out of the way since I left off. However, we're down to the mount and like one bell housing bolt, and then we should be able to pull the engine. We took the hood off so we can lift it up and out, and as you can see, there's a V70 there because Sebastian showed up.
Did you
and we got
mention anything about
long boy?
Or allegedly?
Yeah, I mentioned it with the coolant, but about this V70, it's a 5-speed, and it's a 2.4, so same engine as this one. And anyways, back to this. We're about ready to pull the engine out. I think we have everything besides what I know is not unbolted. So here we go. So it is the next day. We kind of had to rip the front end off because we remembered the engine is seized. We can't really spin it to get the torque converter bolts out. Because the original plan was just disconnect it from transmission and just pull the engine, but now we're basically pulling everything. So it's off the mounts, it is free in the air, so we just gotta wiggle it out. So it's a lot more work than we really wanted to do, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so we were literally just pulling the engine out. I just stopped filming a minute ago. I think we know why the engine will not turn over. So if we take a closer look here, that is your piston. Stop hitting it, Seabass. That's the bottom of your connecting rod, just chilling outside of the block right there. So I guess that confirms the block is no good, considering there's a rod hanging out of it. But so that's the mystery. We still gotta rip the engine the rest of the way out. But that is some wild stuff. I don't even wonder what they were doing to cause that, but all right, I guess we'll pull the engine now. So the engine is now out. So we're gonna take it apart in the next video, figure out what other craziness happened inside here besides just the piston there. So stay tuned for the next video. We'll take this engine apart. As far as the car goes, we're going to begin the manual swap process. We did put the front end back on it for now, but now we have room to work inside of it, get the manual swap going. So until next time, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.